Hey boys, welcome back to some more Dolphins 2023 career mode. It's going to be round 4 of the season, taking on the North Queensland Cowboys, and we started the season pretty well. We're coming off a pretty solid victory up against a strong Parramatta Eels team last start. Now the Cows, Benny Hampton, the 6, bit strange. I don't know if Tom Dearden is potentially injured. Looking at the bench, it's not a terrible bench. Now we look at our side, it's unchanged, I think. Yeah, we're don't get me wrong, we're definitely going to play around with some of the young guys in the outside backs, and also, you know, a couple of guys in the forward pack as well. But you know, we've started the season well. There's no real rush to make mass changes, but yeah, there's a couple of guys that are definitely going to come in for sure into this lineup at some stage. But hopefully we can continue the good runners. Poor old Jesse Bromwich there gets absolutely met by the by the old Cowboys as Edric Lee, nice little ball back on the inside, and I think it was Kenny that time. Oh man, the Bromwich boys copping an absolute beating early, and Luciano Leilua scoops it up. So the Cowboys with a nice little opportunity here to put pressure on nice and early. Jordan McLean there. Tommy Gilbert wraps him up, the former Cowboy himself. Honestly, a really good signing for the Dolphins. Not necessarily like a big star name, but I keep saying it. I don't mind their pack. I think it's not that shabby for like a new team to the comp, because there's always going to be young kids coming into the fray. There's going to be young forwards with potential, but having just a nice, solid, experienced pack to start that's been in a winning team for a long time, dude, that shit's underrated, I think. So, you know, I could eat my words. Maybe the Dolphins will be a wooden spoon team, like a lot of people seem to think, but I just don't see it. I see them competing pretty well this year. As unfortunately, again, another mistake. It was a good opportunity for an early kick, but again, the Cowboys, you know, one of their biggest strengths last year was just their fitness and their kick pressure, and that right there was you know, typifying that. It was a good shot on poor old I think Sullivan, trying to get the left boot away, as the Cows with a little bat down there. Drinkwater swooping around the back, and once again though, we hold them out. So the Cowboys, they've had the better running so far, but they haven't come up with any points. It's great work through the middle there. Jeremy Marshall-King almost gets away, but nice covering defense as Milford down this left-hand side. Beautiful face ball across. Branko Lee into the open. Gets it back to Kenny Bromwich. Bromwich, what are you doing? Oh, no. Oh, I was looking for support. He just gave it to one of the Cowboys players. Just popped it straight to him. I don't know what that pass was, and squandered a golden opportunity. But, you know, that's where we're dangerous, down that left-hand side, as that is a belter of a kick. Against the win, Sean O'Sullivan comes up with a special. 10 minutes to go before the halftime break. Big momentum shifter potentially in this contest. There's a nice little inside play. Fido, the other ex-Cowboy, I honestly completely forgot about the hammer straight up the guts. That was a nice little set play there. Looking to shift it wide left once again, but the speed's up the middle. 1-on-1 missed tackle there, and too quick for the covering defense. And yeah, Hemiso Tabuai Fido is going to score the opening try of this game. And yeah, like I said, I completely forgot the couple of ex-Cowboys, couple of good ex-Cowboys in this Dolphins team. He's also a guy I'm very curious to see how he goes, because if there is a coach that can get the best out of a flighty player, as a bit of hot potato stuff on last tackle, couldn't quite get the last pass away, but you know, nice little ad-lib effort right there before the halftime siren. But if there is a coach, it is Wayne Bennett. I don't know if Hammer is a natural fullback. Is he gonna turn into a genuine star at the back? Maybe. I mean, if Wayne Bennett actually slots him there, because they do have options that could play fullback. But if Wayne Bennett actually selects him at fullback, then clearly he knows that he can play there. So I'm I am very excited to see how he can progress because, you know, he's got all the attributes, mainly speed, but obviously he's got the natural, he's just one of those natural footballers, the old cliche, he's a footballer, the ball bounces for him, all those sort of cliches. So I want to see how he progresses as a fullback and where he can actually get to in footy. So exciting to, I'm so keen for the season to start. It's been it feels like it's been a while for the off season, but that's how it feels every time. Is that man we're just talking about diffuses a nice little bomb there from the Cowboys. So, you know, we've done well. And again, he's straight up the guts here. Turn him inside out. He rings around him looking for support. He couldn't find anyone. No one could catch up to him. Takes a tackle smartly. No need to just throw a silly offload or anything as Milford goes to the line. Ray Stone there cops a big shot coming in. But just reload second tackle. Plenty of time to just set up this set here. As the pass back to cross... who was it? Branko Lee and Edric Lee this side. It was a shocker. They just got their lines mixed up. I don't know why Branko was so close to Kenny Bromwich there. This time, beautiful hands. Kenny, Branko, Edric palms off one. He is not going to get run down by Luciano Leilua. And big Edric Lee is going to stride in for the second try in this game. That was silky work. That was silky work. Kenny Bromwich, you know, I'm iffy on Bromwich, but he is a quality player. You know, he's got the skills, he's got the work rate. Again, I think he'll be a good signing, and that right there, just good hands. Branko Lee loves an offload, flicked it to his cousin. And Big Edric, too hard to stop down that sideline. So we're looking pretty good as the Cowboys look to go left, and good shot there coming in from Zarko, just forcing, I think it was Holmes that time, over the touchline. So this has just been a pretty solid performance all round. You know, nothing too flashy, but again, just playing very good basic footy, and that's, you know, that's a Wayne Bennett coach side if I've ever seen one. Is Edric Lee again here into open pasture. I mean, Kenny and the Lee boys on this side have been very good to start. As Milford tries to put a little sneaky kick in behind, not the best option, but you know, I don't hate the effort. A little early tackle with the fullback up, making a potential try save of the play before. Is again we turn it over, but too little, too late for the Cowboys to get back into this contest. And yeah, it's just been a really solid performance. The Cowboys have had a couple of chances, but you know, the errors we've made, they've all been sort of at the back end of the game, and when we've been on the attack, they haven't been in our own end, throwing silly passes or offloads. We just kept the game where we want it and come away with a really solid victory. And Fido, playing against his old club, of course he's going to get player of the match. Hopefully guys are enjoying the Dolphins career mode. We're getting close to the regular season to start. Make sure to like and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.